In St. Martin Parish, some parents are calling for changes when it comes to the dress code in schools. As Darcy Ortiq reports, they say their children should be allowed to wear shorts.
Hundreds of parents are signing a petition urging the St. Martin Parish School Board to make changes to the existing uniform policy. Candace Meir says her 12-year-old son Aiden attends Brobridge Junior High School and has been raising concerns about shorts not being a part of his school uniform.
It's very uncomfortable. It's hot. I mean, from Brobridge, they have to walk to the gym, which, I understand they have the classrooms, but when it's this hot, not all classrooms can keep up with the heat.
Aiden says his uniform pants make it difficult for him and his classmates to withstand the heat.
It is a little frustrating because it is getting hot, and wearing just pants definitely does affect how, let's say we're outside for PE, it definitely affects how we do PE, how we play and everything like that, because it's going to get really hot because we're only allowed to wear these pants.
Candace says more than 700 parents signed her petition on change.org, and they say students in 6th grade and up should be able to wear shorts to school.
It's very uncomfortable for, kids to have to wear these uniform pants that aren't that breathable. At his school, they have to, if they would like to dress out for PE, they have to wear athletic wear underneath their uniforms before and after PE. So underneath their uniform, they have another set of clothes all day.
Candace says she'll be attending the next school board meeting on August 2nd in an effort to persuade board members that shorts do not have a direct correlation to academic performance. I reached out to the superintendent, Frederick Wiltz, regarding the parish's school uniform policy, and he says he will not be commenting on the matter until the next board meeting. Stay tuned for Acadiana's news channel at 6 to hear why some other parents say they believe children in 6th grade or higher should be able to wear shorts to school. In St. Martin Parish, Darcy Ortiq, KATC TV3.
The fourth and final round of pandemic SNAP benefits are on their way to thousands of eligible Louisiana students. Public and private school students in grades K through 12 are eligible for as much as $120 for the summer. If your child received a card at the start of the pandemic, then the funds will be loaded automatically onto that card. The timing, though, depends on when the State Department gets the list of students from schools. A Lafayette City Councilman wants to delay the vote for his ordinance to regulate short-term rentals in the city. Councilman Andy Naquin wants to push back final adoption until next month, saying he wants more time to review proposed amendments. Naquin's ordinance would ban short-term rentals in single-family residential neighborhoods. A second ordinance dealing with short-term rentals is still on the agenda, though, for final adoption tomorrow. That ordinance would require homeowners to get a permit. Some in Lafayette are taking part in a nationwide day of action in response to the recent deaths and mistreatment of migrants at immigration detention centers across the country. The Southeast Dignity Not Detention Coalition, along with other community partners, are hosting a 12-hour of action vigil at the Rosa Parks Center. It gets started at 7:30 tonight. Now, one of the deaths was in Louisiana at a facility in Gina. A 42-year-old man died after spending more than a year in detention. And according to the Southern Poverty Law Center, he was being held despite being recommended for release. The initial cause of death in that case was cardiac arrest. The Biden administration is suing Texas over the state's floating border barrier.